Hey guys, and welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. So today, I thought I would bring you guys on a walk with me and my dog. Last time I took you guys on a walk with me and my cat was with us, but she's at home right now. Sometimes, for whatever reason, my cat Otis follows us through the woods, which is interesting because it's a 2-mile walk. So anyways, in today's installment of Wellness Wednesdays, I just want to tell you guys that while I want to encourage you and inspire you to get up and move and eat healthy and drink water, I don't necessarily think I can do this every single Wednesday. Reason being that while it's not a weight loss journey for me, so I'm not doing weigh-ins, I just don't know what to say. It'll be very repetitive. I am going to be using my butt machine, the DB method. Yesterday, I used a 2-pound weight and I want to start toning up my arms a bit. I think I need to get a larger weight because the 2 pounds is a little bit too light. However, if you decide you want to start doing that too, I always recommend that you start with the lightest weight you think you can to begin with, because you don't want to overdo it and hurt yourself. So start light and go up from there. So next time I get out and about, I don't know when that's going to be, I maybe want to get a 5-pound weight. I think that might be the perfect size for my arms to do at home. Let's see. Also, it is a lovely 37 degrees outside, which for some of you guys that watch me might sound super cold. But when you live up north like I do, I live in Pennsylvania, this is actually a nice day in the wintertime. The sun is out, there's no snow on the ground, and it's over freezing. So it's actually like perfect weather to go walking because there's no bugs and you're not sweaty and stuff. So that's nice. Also, we are also going to be, if you know my channel, if you know what I'm talking about, we're going to find a nice resting place for Betty. If you guys don't know who Betty is, for Halloween, I did one video every day. I have a playlist for it. And in the video entitled Roger's Secrets, I purchased a haunted, notice the air quotes, haunted mystery box. And there was a Dybbuk box inside, which is just a sealed wooden box. Some people think they're evil. Some people think they're not. But it was a man's personal belongings. And when I opened it on my channel, I found this container. And along with reading all the papers inside, I learned about Betty. And this says Betty on it. And to me, it looks like ashes. So regardless if they're ashes or not, we're going to find a lovely place to put them, because I feel like I wouldn't want someone to have my remains as like, I don't know, a prize, a trophy, a oddity. That's just weird to me. Like, no, they deserve to be put back to earth, or however you want to describe that. So whether they're ashes or not, we're going to find a nice resting place for Betty. Betty was a friend of Roger and his wife Mary. I don't know why he had a little vial of her ashes, but he did. Presumably. I don't know. So anyways, that's not why I'm making this video, but since we're walking, I'm like, well, we might as well find a nice place for Betty. So me and Titus are gonna he's peeing. We're gonna keep walking, and as soon as I find a good place, we're gonna put Betty to rest. You might be wondering, why doesn't Titus have a sweater? Because first of all, when you move around, you create heat, and he's not shaking from being cold at all. Usually what happens on these kind of days, if I put a sweater on him, is it gets bogged down with mud. You're not cold, right, honey? Tell them you're not cold. He's not shaking. But it gets bogged down with mud, and then it usually falls off or chafes his armpits. Usually if it's so cold that we need a sweater, we don't walk, because usually there's snow on the ground too. But as you can hear, I got the cardio going, I got my heart rate up, need more oxygen. I'll be back. You don't need to hear me huff and puff the whole time. Okay, I decided I was gonna leave Betty to rest here, and I'll tell you why. I used to have a black lab named Hunter, and he always loved toys. Like, he would carry 5 in his mouth, 6, as many as he could in his mouth. Unfortunately, he passed, but he did live a nice, long life. And it's still here. I left a toy in this tree trunk years ago, right after he passed, and I do believe it is still in here. So this tree trunk always reminds me of Hunter, my lab that passed away. And I think Betty would like it here too. So whenever I pass it, I can think of her too, even though I never met her. So, Betty, even though I never knew you, I want to assume that you were a good person. I want to assume that you would not want your remains left with a stranger. So I'm going to do what I would want to be done with me, which is to be left in nature. I hope that you are in a better place. I hope that where you are, there is beauty and love. You're reunited with your loved ones, and you are happy. And I'm very sorry that your remains ended up in my possession. So goodbye, Betty. Say hello to Hunter for me if you would. I'd appreciate that. And there we go. All right, so let's continue our journey. 2 miles, you guys. If you're just starting out, walk as much as you can. Don't force it. Push yourself until you feel it, and then be done. You never want to overexert yourself when you first start. I walk this 2-mile route all the time. Sometimes I take really long breaks in between, and that's on me. That's my fault. But once I get into the routine of it, it becomes pretty easy. There are hills, but there's an uphill and there's a downhill. So I prefer to go uphill first to get the blood pumping and get going. And then by the time we get to this downhill, it's, you know, a nice, like, cool down, sort of. I'm sweating, like, profusely. I have a sweatshirt on, but we're almost there, so I don't want to take it off. I'll just take it off when I get home. And the first thing I'm going to do when I get home, after I take off my sweatshirt, is drink water. Because if you've learned anything from watching my Wellness Wednesdays, it is the importance of water. Water is life. Dehydration sneaks up on you. And before you know it, you can be very, very sick. You can die from dehydration. So always stay hydrated, my friends. All right, we're gonna head home and I'll wrap this baby up. Okay, so final thoughts on my Wellness Wednesday. I know I look like trash. I know. So we took a walk. We got a lot done in this video, I'd say. My dog and I got exercise. We got some good cardio in with a 2-mile walk. We finally put Betty's ashes to rest, and we talked about Wellness Wednesdays and the importance of water. I don't know how frequently I'm going to be participating in Wellness Wednesdays because I don't want to bore you with the same old, and I'm not doing a weight loss type of thing. But if I come up with new and interesting content to add to Wellness Wednesdays, I will definitely do that. So until next time, stay healthy, stay well, and move. And drink water. All right, guys, thanks, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.